y'all, I have this first block finished. I've got a little bit of me working on them, and then a little update. You can see all the blocks and a little update at the end of this video. Some of my thoughts on this block, and a little update on the information about the quilt. So thanks so much. Okay, guys, I just have to press this. I already finger pressed it as I was sewing. I don't know if you could see that on the super sped up video there, but I just have to press this, trying to give it a little tug to make sure I get all the pieces the way they need to go. And the directions said to press them out. Now, I did change this up from the original directions. The directions when I made the blocks, when I made the rows, said to press to the background, but I didn't like the way that looked on the first one I did. So these other two, I definitely pressed to the dark. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics. And since there were no seams to match up, I didn't see that was going to be a problem. A few thoughts on this. To me, this was a difficult block. It got easier as I went along, but I did do the big one last. So maybe it wouldn't have been so hard on the first one if the first one would have been the big one, but it wasn't. So, It is what it is. On this particular block, pinning was key. Oh, look at that. That one matched up really well. So pinning was key. And again, I'm not going to trim these. But pinning was definitely key. I tried to skip on the pinning on the first one, and I know I had one row shift a little bit. So there's the big one. There's the medium, which was the first one I did. And there's the small. I do have a lot of threads that I need to pull. But there they are. I'm very pleased with this. I think they came out really cute. And again, they get trimmed down to smaller sizes, to squares. I did have somebody ask me in my comments on the first video, why 3 sizes? Why wouldn't you just make one size depending on the size quilt you want to make? Well, because this quilt, which is the one I'm making, uses the 3 sizes. And then the small ones, like this is the small one, they have little borders on them that add more dimension. This one has a border. I think that's a medium-sized one. But they use all 3 sizes. So here's the small one, here's the medium one, and here's the large one. So they all have a little bit of a border on them, and that's another month of work. I don't know if it's another month or 2 months of work to do the borders. So that's why 3 different sizes, it adds more interest. And I thought I covered that in the first video, but apparently I wasn't clear about it. So again, pinning is key on these. The next one, little preview, the next block is churn dash. Probably most of you have already done that, and I know it's a very popular block. I have never done it. I've already picked my colors for that. So these are going to be the corner and the long piece. I'm not sure which I'll do where. I think this will be the corner and this will be the long piece. The green is going to be the center. And then I pulled a different set of scraps, of white on white scraps. At some point, I will probably be moving to like a low volume white print. And I'll tell you, because with this white on white, I guess I need another light over by my sewing machine. With this white on white, I think each one of these blocks has one right there. One, oh, almost the same spot right there. And I know this one had one. I saw it when I was putting it together. This one has one somewhere here too, that I actually put on, and I can't even find it now. Oh, it is this one. This one that I actually put on wrong side up. It'll never show in the quilt, and I'm not going to sweat it. I don't live in a perfect world, and my guess is you probably don't either. So that's my first set of blocks in this block of the month. They were a lot of fun. They were a big challenge for me, and I think the churn dash is going to be easier. So that's it for me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.